Being an adult is the greatest thing that ever happened to anybody.
Just to be clear, I just... Oh, God.
Ah, almost juggled. Almost. So, today's topic is going to be feeling comfortable with yourself. I've got to tell you that a lot of these topics I bring up with you guys, they're not things that I've always known. I've had a lot of trouble being comfortable with myself, and I started realizing it a lot more when I was at work, and one of my old roommates is actually my coworker. And so we were just kind of talking at the time clock, and she said something that people don't often tell me. She said, "You know, I realized that I really don't like you." And it hit me like, oh, and well, I thought, well, at least she's being honest, you know, rather than being one of those shady people who pretends to like you and then actually doesn't, because we've known each other for several years. I've called her a friend for several years, but she just out and said, "Hey, I really don't like you." And I thought to myself, well, you know, I told her, it's okay, because I don't really like myself either, you know. And my answer, while it was, you know, straightforward and honest, it kind of surprised me. I wouldn't have expected myself to state an answer like that when somebody said something like that, you know. I think a younger me would have just gotten their feelings hurt and, you know, maybe thought they were kidding or assumed they were kidding because people don't usually speak to you like that, but I really valued the honesty, you know. And, say that that's a sign of maturity, but I'm also looking at myself turning my bathtub into a ball pit and playing with a rubber ducky. It's not like I went out and bought them just for this purpose, okay? If I realized that I genuinely didn't enjoy somebody's company, and we saw each other at every gathering, every time people spent time together, I would feel like a shady liar if I didn't, you know, eventually tell them how I feel. You know, it would seem fake to just give them a smile every time and be like, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you, let's hang out again," and not really mean it, you know, because you really don't want to give people the wrong impression, because people can sense when you're uncomfortable. You know, there's no reason to force yourself to be on good terms with somebody. Well, I don't mean on good terms. I mean, of course, always be civil, but don't make yourself befriend somebody if it's not convenient for you or you just genuinely don't enjoy who they are. I mean, I really like who she is, and I'd honestly like to get to know her better because it seems like we've become strangers over some time. Maybe there's nothing wrong with prioritizing the people you care about. Why would you want to spend your precious time with somebody that you don't actually want to see, you know? Why not dedicate that time to people you want to make happy, you know, people that you want to spend your time around. You know, you could die tomorrow. You don't want to spend all your time hanging out with somebody you don't like. So, in that respect, that was probably one of the nicest things that somebody's ever done for me. I mean, it's low on the list, but it's on the list, you know? Short message of the day: be true to yourself and respect each other. Respect each other. I'm not meant to be a ventriloquist. Anyway, this is Sam, also known as Time Drip. Thank you for watching and have a nice day! It's too shallow to drown in. Oh God, I can't get up. Goodbye.